The Hytale community has evolved greatly since the Hytale announcement trailer. It's been 2.5 years since the trailer has dropped, and in these past few years alone, many predictions, activities, and events have taken place. In this video, I'm going to give a brief overview of what has happened within the Hytale community from 2018 until now, and what lies ahead for the future of Hytale itself. On December 13th, 2018, the Hytale announcement trailer was released, and the entire gaming industry turned its head. Game developers from around the world started talking about Hytale. Popular content creators began reacting to the trailer and expressing their excitement for the game's release, and the announcement trailer would go on to gain millions and millions of views within the first few days of release. With the new wave of excitement taking the internet by storm, many people used the hype to their advantage and began growing their own YouTube channel solely for the purpose of covering Hytale info. Mod developers began working on Hytale mods and custom servers, and artists began creating fan art for the community to enjoy. The Hytale developers interacted a lot with everybody during this time, and even began hiring people from the community to help work on Hytale. It is at this point that the Hytale team also began to post blogs on their website to show off new features and showcase community fan art. The entire Hytale community eagerly waits for the Hytale beta to be announced and is super excited for what is to come. In the later months of 2019, blog posts have started to become more scarce. These posts were expected every month, but instead are being posted 1 or 2 months apart from each other. This concerned the community a bit, but this would all make sense later. On February 24th, Edge magazine released an entire article dedicated to Hytale's past, present, and future. This article went in depth on Hytale's roots and the team's experience running the popular Hypixel Minecraft server. They also discussed many lore and development features that were exclusive to the Edge article itself. Content creation during this period was also going strong, not as well as it had been during the initial boom of the trailer. The most popular form of content during this time were Hytale speculation videos. In these videos, creators would go over the most recent blog post features and speculate how they think these features will affect gameplay. Creators would also speculate features that haven't been revealed yet, or things that they would like to see added to the game themselves. Then, on April 16th of 2020, Hypixel Studios announced that they had been acquired by Riot Games, and that Riot would be a parent company to Hypixel Studios by helping them oversee production of Hytale with funding, development support, and other industry advice. This was huge news for the Hytale community. It meant that Hytale would be able to advance their game further than they ever thought possible. They would have help from Riot with creating the game, but would also have a very large and popular game development studio to help them promote the game once it is ready for release. But after this, things started to change. After the Riot Games announcement, there were only 6 more blog posts during the rest of the year, the last one being on December 10th. On December 10th of 2020, the Hytale team made a blog post that disheartened the community. In this blog post, the devs stated that they were going to be focusing all of their time and effort into developing the game instead of providing monthly blog posts. They instead would be sending weekly postcards across Twitter and Facebook, with images and clips of the gameplay and new features. With very little new info, content creators struggled to make videos to keep the community engaged, and most of them would refer to this period as a content drought. Most channels reverted to sharing news and postcards that were shown on social media, while others began trying to come up with new ways to entertain the community. After the last blog post, the community began to worry about the state of the game and what would happen next. When would the next blog post be? Does this mean the game will be delayed? What's going to happen next? Well, what happened next would go down in Hytale history. Quebec Corner and many other members of the Hytale community joined forces in order to host a livestream charity event in support of Jacksepticeye's Thankmas. Thus, Hytale Thankmas was born and was streamed live on YouTube on December 13th, 2020. This was also the Hytale trailer's anniversary date. They ended up raising thousands of dollars for charity and even got the chance to speak with the CEO of Hypixel Studios himself, Noxy. Everyone involved with the live event was given a miniature Quebec figurine as a token of gratitude from the Hytale team. Although no new info on the game was shared, it was still really assuring to know the devs are watching and listening to what we say, and are hard at work developing the game. With 2021 right around the corner, the community is beginning to wonder if the silence from the devs means something is about to happen, or if it means that something is wrong. Shortly after Thankmas, the devs launched a website on February 18th dedicated to Hypixel Studios itself. On this website, you can find job listings, mission statements, and information on the team members working on Hytale. With creators still lacking new information to create videos with, they begin to get creative with their projects. During this point in the Hytale community, artists are seen to be collaborating with other artists, musicians, and content creators. On February 19th of 2021, composer Slama and concept artist Crimson Crow joined forces to create the Hytale Lo-Fi playlist. A beautiful combination of Hytale fan music and fan art that touched the hearts of not only the community, but the Hytale developers as well. The developers were so touched by the video that they shared it on the official Hytale Twitter to show their appreciation. The songs within this playlist can be heard throughout the entire community, and nearly every Hytale content creator has used the lo-fi playlist in their Hytale videos. The animated background also includes many Easter eggs representing active members of the community, a very fun and thoughtful touch Crimson Crow put into this art piece to keep people included. Following this music video, new content creators begin to rise up and make their own Hytale content, thus awakening more and more Hytale fans from their slumber and encouraging the community to interact with each other and stay hopeful for release. The content drought creators have been dealing with slowly starts to fade as more and more creators begin to think outside of the box with their content. Not only are people watching Hytale speculations and news updates, but they are now also enjoying Hytale skits, comedic commentaries, and community-made memes. In celebration of this newfound creativity, myself, Crimson Crow, and Radoons decided to host a live event of our own dedicated to the Hytale community, Create-A-Thon. With pre-recorded cutscenes, music, custom artwork, merchandise, and community spotlights, we thought this would be a fun way to encourage the community to keep creating and keep supporting Hytale. And apparently, you guys agreed, because within the first few minutes of going live, we had nearly 150 people attending the event. The Hytale developers also attended, and the official Hytale channel was there as well to support everyone. Create-A-Thon would go on for not 3, not 4, but 11 hours of live Hytale community content. With spotlights, interviews, and open mic Q&As, the response from the community was overwhelmingly positive, and everyone was excited to be part of the event. Even after Create-A-Thon was over, the community would go on to talk about the event for weeks after, posting pictures of their merchandise online and sharing fan art and memes from the stream. The community is now more active than ever. Even without new info, everyone is excited for the game and ready for the release. Now, this age of creativity is still in progress, with new community events and content being made every single day, as people eagerly wait for the announcement we have all been wanting to hear. We have been keeping a close eye on Summer Games Fest taking place at 2 p.m. Eastern on June 10th. Due to Riot Games being one of their partners, all of us are hoping to see something Hytale related in any way, shape, or form. While this may not actually happen, a lot of us are going to keep our eyes on the event just in case. At this point in time, it has been 6 months now since the devs have given us a big source of official information, and personally I think we could be hearing some fairly soon. But even if we don't, the creative people within the community will keep us together and keep our spirits up. We need you now more than ever, and will continue to need your talents and passions when the game is here. The community will continue to evolve each and every day, and new ideas are going to be shared with the world. Keep on being you and pursuing your dreams. The Age of Hytale is nearly upon us, and you won't want to miss it. Thank you everyone for supporting the Hytale community and keeping it positive. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the evolution of the Hytale community, and I hope to see you in the future. If you want to see more Hytale related content, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Leave a comment down below about your experience within the Hytale community. We would love to hear it. Thanks again guys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.